This is quite the problem to have. Too many figs. Too many figs. At a certain point, when the fig tree gets so packed, it needs to be thinned because the figs will touch and they won't grow that great. They'll rot. And I bag every single fig because I don't want to miss the harvest. I don't want the birds getting at them, beetles, wasps. So I have a job today. I've been bagging up the figs, reusing bags from previous years. These are just organza bags, gift bags. I get the small ones. I have bigger ones too, but I get the tiny ones. Perfect for jewelry, and these work great over figs. Just the perfect size. You cinch it over. Very easy to cinch. You would think this is laborious, but it's worth it because you won't lose any figs. And before I do that, I need to thin out. Look at all the figs. And I keep thinning and throwing them on the ground. I'm going to pick them up. I'll pick them up soon. But I need to thin, and I'll get a bunch of figs this season. It's going to be awesome. I have a neighbor that loves figs and goat cheese, roasted figs and goat cheese, so I can't wait to bring her some figs. It's going to be awesome. She had a fig tree years ago. Military family. They move around a lot. It's really, I know from experience, it sucks when you have amazing trees in a garden and then you have to move. I've done that several times myself. But every time you move, it's another chance to make a wonderful life. Every spring, I trim my fig tree down to about eye height, and I get about 50, 60 figs every season. Here comes Buckaroo. Hey, Buck, what's up? What you doing? I need to cover my figs so that the birds don't get them. Hey cutie, what's going on? I'm going to put tanglefoot on the base of the tree too so the ants don't go up the tree. Oh, where's he going? Where you going? Where you going? It's hard to go through those vines down the way. This used to be a pathway. Now it's a butternut squash jungle. I took a grocery store squash and threw it in the ground, and yeah, this is beautiful. Amaranth, salvia, the roses coming back after having been ravaged by the Japanese beetles. The bees are always here. That's the butterfly garden in the background. Okra in the butterfly garden. Asparagus, fronds, it's going wild. Hey, little one, what you doing? Hi, pretty boy. Hi, pretty boy. Hi, pretty boy. I gotta work on my fig tree right now, okay? I gotta work on my fig tree. Figs. I love figs. They need warm soil. So you want to remove your mulch from the winter to protect the roots. Remove that in spring because the soil needs to warm up. Otherwise, everybody else with fig trees are going to be enjoying figs, and you're going to be sitting there going, why are my figs not growing? So, additionally, you could take some red plastic and cover the soil around the fig, and it will help warm up the soil. Yay. Figs sooner, and the tree is healthier. And this is special red plastic that has holes in it already. It's like an agricultural plastic. You can see the little dots. Those are holes so that when it rains, the rain will go through, or if you need to water, you'll be good to go. So I just spread this out, leaving a nice 12-inch gap around the trunk itself for airflow, and the fig should develop sooner than if we didn't have the plastic. Here's a look at how I use the red plastic around my fig tree. This was a trick I learned a couple years ago. I'm going to continue to use it because inevitably what happens is if my figs start too late, I get my crop, it continues. I get 50 to 60 figs on this tree. And then toward the end of the season, a bunch are hit by frost and they're dead on the tree. So I'd like to start the process sooner. And it's the same deal with the straw bale garden. You just want to start the conditioning process sooner.